Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the weekly wrap up. I'm your main man, Pips, and today we're going to briefly look back over the charts for the week and see how the pre-week analysis, beginning of the week analysis, and the mid-week analysis played out. Before I jump into it, let me give this disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Anything I share during this session is for educational purposes only. I repeat, this is not financial advice. Alrighty, so let's get into it. So looking back over the week, looking at the pre-week analysis, I told you guys that Sunday when I sent out the pre-week analysis, I told you guys that I expected the dollar to open up the week bearish, right? And I expected currencies and futures to open up the week bullish. Now I was half and half on that pre-week analysis because futures opened up bearish, but currencies did indeed open up bullish, right? And so this is just going to be a quick weekly wrap up as usual. We want to look back and see how the pre-week analysis and beginning and mid-week analysis played out. So you can see here we opened up Monday, bearish. Tuesday, we had a pull back up to the consequent encroachment of this daily volume imbalance, right? And then we pulled back down to that weekly PD array level and the consequent encroachment of the discount PD array levels, weekly discount PD array levels, right? Didn't quite reach that lower level discount PD array, right? And then for the rest of the week, we were bullish the dollar, right? And I told you guys once we got back above this weekly buy side liquidity, right? I expected us to reach up. I told you guys Wednesday for the midweek analysis that if we closed above the pre-week analysis, I'm sorry, the weekly buy side liquidity, that I did expect us to reach up and run that yearly high for the dollar, right? So we attempted, we got up to 0.785 and that yearly high is 0.892. So let's see how we open up next week. If we slam back down through, well, I have to mark up this week's range. So I will go over that in the pre-week analysis Sunday, right? How about that? So open up the week bearish, so that played out for the pre-week analysis. And Wednesday we did get back above that buy side liquidity in attempt to reach for the yearly high. So looking at currencies, right? We already know that currencies are inversely correlated with the dollar, meaning they push in the opposite direction of the dollar, right? So if I was bearish opening up the week for the dollar, you know that means I was bullish opening up the week for currencies. And I wanted to see price pull up into the previous week's premium arrays, right? Premium PD arrays. And we see we got that, right? And then Wednesday, I told you guys that if we could not see price break back above this PD array level, that I expected us to run sell side liquidity. And we got that, right? And we closed the week hanging around this area down here for EURUSD. So I'm interested to see how price opens up. I will give you guys my pre-week analysis Sunday and show you exactly what it is that I'm sorry, I got something in my eye, guys. And show you exactly what I expect out of currencies opening up for the new trading week. Briefly look at GBPUSD. We got that pull back up into the PD array to open up the week, and then we slam down through that weekly sell side liquidity right here from last week, and then we also slammed down to the weekly sell side liquidity from May the 25th, right? So GBPUSD was very bearish this week after we retested that premium PD array. GBPUSD gave us about 185 pips to the downside. Now, NZDUSD did give us that bullish open this week, right? That we was looking at in the beginning of the week. We ran straight through the premium PD array levels and the weekly buy side liquidity, right? Had this pullback Thursday, right? But for the most part, we were to the upside for NZDUSD this week, right? So I hope you guys did good with that. And moving forward to futures, looking at ES, right? As I said in the beginning of the call, that I wanted to see us open up bullish for futures, right? We did get a brief push to the upside Monday, right, when we opened. And of course, um, I wanted to see if we could break this daily volume imbalance right here, right? And I told you guys that that would be our first POI. And if we could not break above that, then of course we would look for a price to give us some sell side movement to the downside. And I told you guys Wednesday that if we could not get back above this daily volume imbalance, that I expected us to run the run through this daily volume imbalance. Well, not run through it, but run down to it, right? And then we would see how price reacted to that level. And I told you if we ran through it and closed below it aggressively, those were my words, that I would expect us to run that monthly sell side liquidity. And as you can see, we just sliced through that. And today we came back up to retest it, could not break and close above it, and sold back off to close the day. And that was pretty much across futures this week. Um, that slight pull back here Monday, and then the rest of the week was down. Came down through that consequent encroachment of that monthly wick that I talked about Wednesday, right? And same thing for NQ, right? We came down through this daily volume imbalance, right? Closed below it, and I told you guys if that was to happen, that I would expect us to run the monthly sell side liquidity for NQ as well. We got really close to it, but didn't quite run it like we did on ES. So let's see how we open up for the week. Looking at oil, we came up into that this structure here, right? From way back when, February of 2022, right? But as you guys already know, let me take this off. That is right. We had been waiting for oil to break above this uh weekly fair value gap, right? Because that is a weekly fair value gap right there, right? We've been waiting ever since we created that fair value gap on November 2022, November the 14th, 2022. I've been telling you guys that when we break aggressively above that weekly fair value gap and close above it, that I would be looking to long oil up to $100. And I would look for us to break aggressively above that level and find the support. And once we get that, then I want to see oil reach up to 123 to 129 to run this weekly buy side liquidity from March the 7th, 2022. Right. So that is what I'm scoping out and what I'm currently in position on for oil. So yeah, I expect us to continue to run up for oil. So that pretty much sums up the weekly wrap up. I hope that you guys fared well out there in the markets this week. I hope that these pre-week analysis and beginning of the week and mid-week analysis is really helping you guys and adding some value to your trading journey. And if they are, please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really helps out a lot. And with that being said, you guys have a fantastic weekend. I like to leave you with showing my appreciation for you guys coming out and tuning in, getting this knowledge and empowering yourselves. Let your family and friends know you love them while they are still here. Please don't wait till they're gone till it's too late. Please. And as always, peace and love, everybody. You know.